Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my Girona career mode. Girona. I need to probably work out how the best way to say that is. But in the first episode, I explained to you what the idea is behind this series. Of course, it's a Road to Glory type series with no transfers. I'm not selling any players. I'm not buying any players. The only type of transfers, I guess, are going to be me promoting youth academy players to the first team. That is it. We're using youth academy players. They're all going to be made up players by the time, I don't know, 2025 in this series, a couple of seasons at least, and we're going to have a squad full of great youth academy players that will hopefully be good enough to take us all the way to the Champions League final and also to win the Spanish League. I went with Girona because I really like the squad, I really like the stadium, and a lot of people seem to be happy with my choice, although some people might have preferred other teams. But hey, it doesn't actually matter too much what team I picked because it's all about in a few seasons. So I already mentioned how I'm going to be simulating quite a lot in the first few seasons. We're going to get through these first seasons quite quickly. But of course, we are going to be playing the odd game here and there and looking at all the youth players that we find and ultimately sign to our youth academy. So first of all, let's finish off the transfer window here. Looks like Kimpembe's moved to Liverpool there. And we'll see if any other bigger deals go through. I doubt there's going to be many bigger than that. 55 is a lot of money. We've had so many transfer offers for our players, but of course we're not doing any. Alessandro has also gone to Liverpool. Okay, Liverpool spending a lot of money. Interesting. 56.7 million for Alessandro, who is of course a very, very good player. We've already gone halfway through the transfer window here. I'm just going to start deleting these emails, otherwise it gets a little bit confusing. Are you a deleter or are you a just leave them and they'll disappear type guy? I always delete my emails in career mode, always. It's really frustrating to me if I load up my email inbox and there's 20 emails sitting there still. I have to keep it clear as much as I can. Let me know how you deal with your email system in career mode. I actually wish it was a little bit better. The email system needs to be changed, I think, but that's for another video. We're now finishing the window here. Another offer got retracted there. And that should be it. So the biggest deal of the window was Alessandro to Liverpool. And of course Kimpembe was there as well. So here is the big news. Of course we set our scouts up last episode and it was the first day of the month. So we're always going to get our updates on the first day of the month. Let's take a look at the players we've already got. So these were the players that we scouted in the last episode. We've got Chevalier there, 73 to 93, 70 to 90, 79 to 94, 78 to 94, 80 to 94, he's going to be amazing. And then 66 to 86. I said I was going to be ruthless. We're going to go ahead and release any players that just do not look good enough. But Castell here, 6'1", 82 to 94. Wow. We've already got two incredible players here. And the others are very good as well. And actually, a few of them we could potentially promote to the side now. Manolo Reyna and Arthur Castell, we could easily promote into the first team. But I'm not going to just yet. There's no real rush. We've got plenty of time. Let's go through the monthly scouting updates and see where we are. So far, Portugal has been terrible for us, and it looks that way again. We've got a decent one there. Guterres, 71 to 94. He's rubbish. He's rubbish. And so is he. One player so far from Portugal that's actually been okay. Of course, we're using 5-star scouts, so we should be seeing more, if I'm honest. 63 to 87, 68 to 94, that's decent. He's not good enough. No, not good enough. Be ruthless, 71 to 94, and the other two can go. We're going to sign him and him. I don't actually know if there's a limit on how many players you can have in your youth academy, but we will soon find out. Pastore there, we're going to go reject him. I don't think he's quite good enough. Montoya, Acuna, Matera, and then nothing from Spain. So not the best start to the episode there. So we've got Villarreal. I always get those messed up for some reason. We get Celta Vigo as well on the 16th. Barcelona, followed by Real Betis, and then we also has Huesca. I actually don't know too much about them. They've obviously been promoted this year. So I think I want to play the Barca game because I want to challenge myself. So we'll simulate our way there. And let's see how we get on results-wise, because we've lost our first 2 games of the season. We won that one 2-0, and we lost that one 3-0. So that's 1 win in 4. Not ideal. Of course, we do not want to be relegated. We do not want to have a potential firing on our hands. We need to make sure that we're getting enough points to stay in favour here. But we are going to be one of the teams at the bottom for sure by the end of the season if we keep this up. We do have a player injured. Romalio's out for 7 days. That's absolutely fine. Let's just delete all these emails here. Luis wants to play. Fair enough. He's on loan from Man City. He's clearly got promise. So let's go ahead and set up the squad. I'm thinking the formation we used in the last game was absolutely fine. I'm just going to go ahead and switch out... let's take out Granell and bring in Douglas Luiz for this game. Should I give... I might give Lozano a go, actually. And maybe Roberts. Actually, I'm going to put Porto up front and take Stuani out. And I want to give Roberts a go on the right side. Just because, why not? So that's the team we're going to use against Barcelona. You know, they're going to have the likes of Messi, Suarez, so many good players. This could be just as difficult as the Madrid game was. We'll soon find out. They might play a slightly weaker side. It's unlikely, but you never know. Ter Stegen in goal. Yeah, okay. It's not a weaker squad. Albert and Titi Piqué Semedo. I love this pre-match graphics, by the way. They've signed Bender, which is interesting. And they've gone with Coutinho, Suarez and Messi up top. I mean, it's a disgusting team. I'm sure they're going to win the league title. They'll be up there with Madrid for sure. Barcelona are killing it in real life, though, aren't they? They're top of the league. They're doing much better than Madrid, their main rivals. But maybe they're not their main rivals this season. But I'm hoping this game isn't going to be too bad of a loss. I just think it's very unlikely I'll be able to get points off a team like Barcelona, because they are just so much better in every position on the pitch. Oh, and Messi's in already. Oh, you are kidding me. We're not even 6 minutes in. Come on, Matt. What's going on here? I've literally not touched the ball more than twice. Look at that. I tried to pass it up to the striker. It's just a huge gap in my defence. Even though I've got 5 at the back, Messi is always going to score there. 6 minutes in. Wow, that was not a very good start, that's for sure. There's the overlap. There we go. Let's see if we can get a good cross in. Oh, it's beautiful. Wow. Bender with a fantastic clearance. We were going to score that, or at least get a shot on target. And now down the other end, here's Messi again. Plays it back here to Semedo. It's a good cross. We've managed to get ahead on it. I think Suarez may have actually turned that one in. I'm not so sure. It was a tight angle. Here's Coutinho. Back out here to Bender. Coutinho with a shot. It's going to be another corner. It's been a pretty crazy start so far. Let's see what happens this time. Coutinho, it's the same play. Let's try and get a tackle in. PK to Messi. Oh my god. Messi's unfair, man. He's so good in this game. That is an unbelievable finish from the best player in the world. Oh, come on. It deflected. I didn't even see that. How unlucky can I get? He's hit it to the opposite side of the goal to where it actually went. He's got so lucky there, Messi. What can I do about that, guys? 2-0 down. Poor defending on the first one, but that, I mean, come on. There was not much I could do. So as you know, in the last episode, I did not score against Madrid. And I've got a feeling I'm going to have to score against Barcelona. Just one goal would be incredible, because they're going to score more. There's no doubt in my mind I'm going to concede more goals. So, hang on, put that one through. Oh, that was unlucky. Obviously, I know I'm not going to win this game now, but if I want a respectable result, I will need 1 or 2 goals, because it wouldn't surprise me if Barcelona bag maybe 5. That was a good first touch. Hang on. Maybe we can get Roberts through. Nope, he's just going to stand there. We'll go with the overlap instead. Let's go back post. Hello. Go on. Straight at the keeper, of course. I aimed for the far right. And that's going to be half-time, isn't it? Wow, what a first half. Barcelona very good. I think Real Madrid was an easier game so far in terms of just being able to have a bit of possession. I feel like I'm being strangled in this game, honestly. I just can't do much, but I should have scored. I should have scored 1. Well, they're taking off Coutinho and they're bringing on Dembele. Lovely, isn't it? It's so lovely to come up against these incredible squads. Oh, hello. That was good. Back post. Please finish it this time. Yes! Come on! Roberts gets his goal and runs into the net. I can't move him. He kind of glitched into the net there, but that's a big goal. We might genuinely have a chance here, maybe to get a point. It's all down to how Barcelona respond here. They've of course brought on Dembele, which is going to make things interesting, but that is actually a very nicely worked goal. It's a brilliant cross back post, very similar to our chance in the first half, which we definitely should have scored. If I did, it'd be 2-2. I'm going to switch the play here and try and win that. Nice. This is where we're getting most of our work done, down this left wing. Put it inside this time. Over the top. Oh, hello. Please, please, please. Yes! Come on! Haha, we've got another one. And it's Patrick Roberts again. Fantastic. That is exactly what we needed, guys. What a lovely bit of play. The pass over the top there. The finish wasn't even good. Ter Stegen has to save that. He has to. It's pretty much right at him. Oh my god, that is shoddy goalkeeping. That is FIFA at its best. So we've got Lionel Messi scoring 2 and Patrick Roberts scoring 2. I mean, how often do you see that in world football? That's for sure. A very, very uncommon occurrence, that's for sure. And now we just need to hold on. If I can get a point, I would be very happy. But I'm even sitting here thinking, ooh, we could win this. You never know. Because every time Barcelona come forward, if I win the ball like I just did there, we can hit them on the break like this. They've just got no one back. Hello. Try and get inside. Nice. Pass it across. Ah, that's not who I was looking for. Quick, pass it. No, I've just given it away. These next few minutes are vital. Absolutely vital. Just don't let them get a shot on target. Or cross it. Don't let them cross it. There you go. Great tackle. Look at the possession. We've actually had a lot in this second half. I think it was about 58 to Barcelona in the first half when I checked the halftime stats. Oh, no. No. This second half has been so much better. We've recovered the possession, but that could be the goal that wins Barcelona the game. Just couldn't stop the cross coming in. Didn't close him down quick enough. Suarez completely unmarked. Keeper could be doing better, but realistically, Suarez is going to score from there every time. So now we've only got a few minutes left and I need to find another goal to draw this game, and I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. How many minutes added on are we going to get? 2, I'm guessing? 2 minutes. It's not long enough, especially if they've got the ball. I will get it back and then go to the halfway line and he'll blow the whistle. Or they'll just score again. Oh no. Okay, quick clear it. No. Ran out of time. Oh well, it was a valiant effort. We scored 2 against Barcelona. That was a much, much better second half. Really was. The first half was terrible. Really struggled, but I found my way a little bit. I think I'm starting to learn this team a little bit better. And although we've only had 1 win this season so far, we've had a lot of tough games. So hopefully it'll be a bit easier from here. So that result leaves us in 17th place, equal with a lot of teams on 3 points. I mean, it's very early days. Things can change. If we get a win here against Real Betis, that would be ideal. So let's simulate it. We get a 2-2 draw. And we get an injury to Muniesa. That's a little bit frustrating. It's another home game that we have failed to win. But luckily Muniesa is only out for 3 days. Next one is away to the newly promoted Huesca. And we win this one 2-1. That's much more like it. Our second win of the season. And it's that time of the month again. We get our youth squad monthly report and the monthly scout updates. Let's check how our players are getting on. Remove any players that aren't looking too good. So far, everyone's looking very decent. I think I'm going to get rid of this Arnaud Pereo. Maybe not quite good enough. 72 to 90. Oh, 74 to 92. 76 to 94. This centre-back. Oh, 84 to 94. And the goalkeeper has got even better. 86 to 94. And our first Portuguese player, 76 to 94. Okay, so we do have some good talent here in the Youth Academy, which is always good. And we're in October already, so we're making good progress. Let's check these monthly scout updates. Reject. Keep him for now. Reject. Looking for anyone with 70 to 90, that kind of number. I mean, they're both similar positions. This guy's got better overall summary stats. You know, if I go back here, you can see in the summary roughly how good players can be stats-wise. He's just got the better stats there, so we're going to keep him and reject this guy. Up next, we have France. 49 to 69, that's terrible. 68 to 92, let's get rid of this guy. Get rid of him. Rubbish. Rubbish. This guy, probably a cam. I would suspect he's a cam, maybe a striker. 68 to 92. He's going to be very quick. We'll take him. We'll sign him up. And now we've got Spain. This is where I've had most of my success so far. Let's get rid of him. And him. Oh, hello. Pablo Rivera. Okay, we do need a right back. So we're going to go ahead and sign him up. He's not very good. He's not very good. He's not very good. We've also got Palacios. Alessandra Palacios. 68 to 94. 6'2". It's always good to have some height in there. So we'll take him as well. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And we're up to 15th place as we go into our next game against Eibar. Let's go ahead and sim this one. They've lost their last 2 games, so that bodes well for us. And we get a 2-1 win. Lovely. Porto and Garcia getting the goals there. One thing I forgot to do earlier on in this episode was start training. It makes sense to. We're going to take the best players from our youth academy who aren't even in the actual first team yet, but luckily you can train them in the youth squad. So we can take the highest and best rated players and start training them right away. I think it makes sense to try and get the goalkeeper into our squad as soon as we can, and maybe now's a good time to start training him. He's only 16. I think I want to wait until he's a bit taller. I'm hoping that he will gain a bit of height before we actually then promote him into the side. So we're going to go ahead and do some goalkeeping stats improvement on him. And I think we can do 2, can't we? We should be able to do this one as well. So that's all his goalkeeping stats that will be worked on. We've also got... Rivera does look very good as well, but it was the centre-back I'm most interested in. We've got Manolo Reyna. He is 63 rated already, so it makes sense to go with defending for him. His defending stats aren't great. Could be a lot better. What else should I do? His passing, maybe? Yeah, let's go short pass and vision. We're going to stick with 2 players just for now. We'll go with Reyna again. And we'll do his dribbling. I want to make him... I want to kind of improve his stamina as well, though. That's the thing. So we could go with... Wasn't there one that does a lot of his stamina, or is it just keep up the pace? Although his stamina is 78. That's pretty decent. I don't think I'm going to worry about that then. We'll do this one instead, the race against the clock. And these are the guys we're going to be training for now. When they get to around 68, 70, I'll probably promote them. And then we'll start working on a midfielder and an attacker. So I've simulated 3 more games since the Eibar game. We lost 1-0 to Sociedad. We won 3-1 against Rayo Vallecano. I think that's how you pronounce it. Then we had a cup game and we won that one as well. 3-1. So now we're into November and it's time to do another monthly scouting update and a squad monthly report. 72 to 86. It's not great, is it? I mean, we've already got this Reyna guy. Oh my god, 89 to 94 potential now. We can do better. We just don't need him. We can do better. 77 to 94, 72 to 92. He's probably worth keeping. 75 to 89. Same as him. I don't think I need to get rid of anyone else. Maybe this guy here. Yeah, let's go ahead and release him. 71 to 91, 73 to 91. Ooh, this Rivera guy is also looking very tasty. So he's going to be a very decent right-back choice. He's already got very nice stats. I'm really happy with how this is going so far. For the first time I've done it in a long time, it's going well. Okay, Nunez we're going to keep. Moreles we're going to keep. Oh, wow, Andre Dominguez. 82 to 94. Get in my club. And the rest I think we can go ahead and release, or reject I should say. It's just not going to work. Sorry guys, you're out. And we get French next. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. Oh, that's more like it. Garnier, 74 to 94. We've already got a good goalkeeper. Oh, Charpentier. Probably not how you say it. We'll sign him up. And then we do have our Spanish players next. Cadorba, 75 to 94. Reject him. Reject him. No. No. Being ruthless again. I want the best of the best. And I think I just had a message there saying you cannot promote anymore. So we might actually be at capacity now. which is a little bit worrying. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 16. 16 players in the Youth Academy right now. And they all have a potential of at least 90 at the moment as their maximum. Except from Miguel here. He's 17. Okay, have I got any other left midfielders? Benitez, he's already looking better. Yeah, I think it makes sense then, doesn't it, to release Miguel, because I'm going to have to be ruthless and replace the lower rated ones here that just will not cut it. I mean, maybe this guy as well. I mean, he's a 6'2" right mid. I don't like my wingers to be too tall because they will never be as quick or as agile. But talking of agile and sprint speed and things like that, he's actually looking pretty decent. The only worry I've got is he going to be better than what we can get? No. Release. Done. So everyone has a maximum of 90 at least, which is a good place to be. So what we're going to do now is continue with the training. I train after every match, or every week I should say. And of course we're simming a lot of these games as well. I think what I want to do is play a game in every episode, at least one, so you guys see some gameplay. That's the idea. So I think for this episode we'll just finish off this month. So let's sim here. And we got a draw with Valencia. That's not too bad actually. Quite happy with that. We'll do some more training now. Should get some growth. Reyna 66 rated. He's pretty much at the point where I can promote him and actually play him. But he would have an effect on our simulations because his rating is so low compared to everyone else. It would result, I think, in less wins. But right now we're in 11th with 14 points. It's actually not too bad. Let's do another simulation here against Leganés. Come on, give us a good win here. 3-0. Douglas Luiz, Stuani and Roberts. Roberts might just be our top scorer at this point. 3-0 win though. Very, very good indeed. That takes us into the top 10 here. The top 8 even, which is very, very good. I told you that the start, it's very early days. You never know what's going to happen. And then suddenly things can change. We're now entering a period where we're starting to get a nice little run going, you know. Getting a draw against Valencia was a very good result. So we've got one more game to do in this month. A bunch of emails there, which I'm not going to bother with just yet. Let's do another bit of training. I think I might wait till these guys are 70 and then switch in some others. I want to do the right back. Yeah, I might have to try and find a midfielder. I want to get a really good centre mid to replace some of our older players. But let's get this last game out of the way. Espanyol. Don't know where they are in the league at the moment. They've won their last 3 and they haven't conceded, so they're looking strong. We've scored first and we got ourselves a draw. Porto scored 2 goals. He got one in the 88th minute there to rescue a point. So, again, we haven't been beaten there. And that brings this month to an end. We'll do some training, check the league table, and then that will be it for this episode. Castel, our goalkeeper, is already 67 rated. Wow. He's growing so quickly there. So let's take a look at this league table. So Girona, we're in 8th place with 18 points. We've only lost 5 out of 13. That's really not too bad. At the top, we do have Barcelona, Real Madrid. Alaves are in 3rd, Villarreal in 4th. Wow, so who's at the bottom right now? Levante, Vallecano and Huesca. I mean, I'm pretty surprised to see teams like Valencia and Espanyol all the way down there. But our next game, I believe, is Atletico Madrid. So in the next episode, we'll be starting off with a tough one. But that, for now, will be the end of episode 2. I hope you're enjoying it. It's something completely different. Obviously, right now, it's not as exciting as it will be when we start playing these Youth Academy players. And soon we're going to start finding out what kind of weak foot and skill moves they've got, whether or not they're actually going to be playable in their actual position, where they're going to be better elsewhere. I'm going to be able to create a completely random team, and I'm really excited by that. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you leave a like, and I will see you in the next episode soon.